everybody, thank you for joining me with the Rise of Mordor Mod. Today we are seeing a battle between the elves and the dwarves against the forces of Moria and Mordor. Both forces of Mordor have been sent out to hold the advance of the advancing elven and dwarven troops, and they're now going to try and hold them at the road towards Gundabad. And yeah, here we got our forces. We got here the riders of the servants of the eye riders, really heavy cavalry, and yeah, some really strong bastards. Over here we got the our smaller forces facing off against the dwarves. Our main force over here is fighting the elves, so it's going to be interesting to see what will happen. Let's do a little bit more of a quicker load. And as you can see here, the glorious elf, I must say, they look absolutely insane. All these units, models look insane. And I think of all the units, this one with those glowing typey swords, or possibly is the way how they are built. I think this more not the coloring or the how they're like built. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you know why these are glowy, or is it like something that is in the movement that are like so shiny. Let me know in the comments below. I'm always interested. But yeah, the battle is starting. The elves are charging forward, and over here we got an entire dwarven force dressing through the pass. It's going to be interesting to see. And our forces over here, the forces of Mordor, are advancing, so really cool as well. Very nice. Very nice. Let's take a look. Right. And here we got some of the dwarven forces also marching forward. Got dwarven crossbows. Pretty sure the dwarves might already be at the... Yeah, we are already being fired upon. I'm actually in charge of the dark forces, and my ally, I'm fighting against the other YouTuber also released a part for this already, is Pope Jump Hole, and some other people who joined us in this multiplayer battle. So I hope you, and I also would like to yeah, send you towards his channel as well. Check his video out as well, and again, thank you for watching the video, and hopefully I see you support with likes and subs. So yeah, the fall of evil, will it happen today, or will the forces of good be pushed back first? So over here we already got our first engagement, although over here we are actually seeing some really good charges of our orc brutes, basically pulling through over here. And these are the orc pillagers, really butchering their way through some of the dwarven forces over here, really outnumbering them as well. I even see some of the forces of Moria pushing through. The smaller goblins, basically the size of the dwarves. And over here we see a push of the servants of the Eye Cavalry, hacking their way through the dwarves. And yeah, I suppose not bad. We are seeing some push through over here, although they still have a pike line behind. Although our dwarves are able to go hold on. At the moment, they actually have taken some good damage, as you can see. But the rest of the dwarven forces are reasonable holding the line. And our general's also been under attack, but that's true. And over here we see the elves really doing an hammer on us. As you can see, the elves are cutting us down by quite a lot. If you can see, like, only 8 of them have died. Well, of us, we have already seen some casualties. They already got 110 kills, these Noldorian swordsmen, sorry. And over here, these spears even are holding back like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, 6 even 2 units of elves. They are absolutely doing an hammer enough, and this was possibly, yeah, it was really surprising. I possibly should have sent a bit more of the forces around, but I would expect it that they could push around, but they're not. Although over here I have been able to send servants of the eye around and push through over here. And here again, the vassals of Satron also have joined in the battle, although they are a lot lighter cavalry unit, and already dying off by the dwarves who attacked him. And yeah, The main charge has holded. As you can see, these guys actually holded. The Airborne Iron Guards were really killed off in the beginning of the battle, but now their stamina and resistance is pushing back the Orc Pillagers. And yeah, the stamina and the morale and the armor is basically holding right now the forces of evil at bay. As you can see here again, these elven spears, these Noldorian spearmen, they are doing an absolute hammer with their 78 melee defense, and I think that is basically what's killing us here. There's no real way that we can push through this. And over here, we see actually some breakthroughs of the over here, some of the goblin heavy swords against the calf. They're actually doing some reasonable job, although they are still being pushed back by these Noldorian horsemen, who are really doing a number on them as well. And these swordsmen are actually Grey Heaven Guardians, who are also both and doing also some really good kills. Some of them have around 30, around here 40. Although even them, but their stats are really good. They're basically the same stat as my good sword units. So, and over here, we unfortunately got a calf charge in the back. I've not been too well here in the maneuvering, although overall not bad. And yeah, although they cut through, they cut through, they didn't really do any damage, as you can see. Over here we see some pushes through of some Uruk Trunk. I'm not sure. Okay, let's take a look at the where are they again? The Morgul. Where are you? Orc? No, Morgul Legion. Here we got the Morgul Legion is fighting the spears, but the spears are basically putting through them. And I suppose the archer fire is also not helping, although they are actually firing right now at this unit over here, who is holding back right now. When I was those heavy cavalry, and they are getting some kills done, but they cannot hold this tide over here, I suppose, against all of these units. We are sending some spears in, but they are also routed back. And as you can see, this is the balance where we start off. As you can see, we are losing men rapidly. Our soft tissue targets is not able to outnumber them. We're seeing some retreats here back to the pass, but it is not really working. We have killed off some of the dwarves, as you can see. We have killed off like around 600, but if you compare them to the 3000 they have cut down or routed, we are not using our number advance as best as I possibly could have done here, but overall not bad. And again, these more heavy archers are trying to shoot down these Grey Guardians. Although they are getting some kills done, they are not doing it in any heaviness. And over here we're also being shot at by the Grey Guardian Heavens, and the Morgul Legion is being shot at. Unfortunately, the Morgul Legion is not really pushing through. I think the units that in my party did the most damage in the beginning were those heavy shock troops. Unfortunately over here we got a break because the line of the Morians fell back, and now we're getting some outflanking down by the what is it, by the by the dwarves, the Airborne Long Guards. Overall not bad of course, so let's actually take a look at the fighting here. Again, really cool models, well done. I'm really curious to see how they were what they can do in the future with it. There are talks of getting trolls and such into the game, so I think that would be really interesting to see what they can do with that as well. And yeah, if you enjoy this types of videos, let me know in the comments by leaving likes and subs. It always is appreciated, and of course thank you again for watching here, and let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these types of videos, and I will try and do that more often. Tomorrow, I'm supposing to releasing this on Thursday or Tuesday, one of those two it is. This video will be released, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, that's always the point of the videos, of course, that the audience enjoys the videos. But here again, like the elves are just holding this back, this blob. I really should have done better here. Like as you can see, we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units or something, or 6 units, and they're still holding back by 2. And these guys have lost 5 units in the entire fight. Although over here, the servants of the eye are doing a handle of holding down the Noldorian cavalry. Here we got again some Surgeon of the Eye, got 110 kills, and basically fighting to the death over here with 3 men almost left, and 110 kills is one of the higher ones. They will seeing that they are really doing damage against the dwarves. Of course, the cavalry advantage in this battle is definitely true, both with the dwarves being a less cavalry able force. But as you can see, the dwarves are now being pushed back, and I'm sending in my heavy general right now, trying to maybe push through over here against the dwarves. I'm really curious to see if we can do that. And over here, the Morian goblins are trying to push back, but the Grim Hammers with their 119 kills, and like these heavy goblin spears are just not able to do anything against them. That's the entire point. Their heavy armor here is just not helping. Although some of them are having some 19 kills, we're just not making enough kills with our numbers. And as you can see in the balance bar, it is actually still in our favor. We have killed like 1,000, but they have killed like so far more of us. So that is definitely something that has to be taken account. And here again, it's still very unbelievable. Like even these Great Guardians, still 19 men left, and over here we are seeing breaks being done. And yeah, pushes back and breaks by our lords. I think our general is now being engaged. No, he's actually pulled back. He was being shot at, unfortunately. He's not really done as a good job. I didn't really use him well. He's been shot at quite a lot of times by the crossbows. But now I'm thinking, yeah, screw it. Let's send him in and have him some last days of glory. All our minions here gladly die for the glory of the Dark Lord Sauron. We are all minions. If we can kill 1,000 dwarves and elves, there's always we also have more elves. As I said here, you can see that I didn't. Yeah, they have not done a good job. That was mostly my fault because I didn't protect my general too well. But here we are seeing breaks. The elven forces are pursuing and they're being shot at. We have seen some fallbacks. And let's see the last days of glory of our general here in the blob against the abhorrent. That was actually what I wanted to try here. Maybe there is a chance I can kill of their general, but my general here dies in this engagement. And yeah, that's not good. That more or less breaks my entire force. Or at least most of them are breaking right now because of the general's death. We are going to see a mass rout very soon against these troops. Some of them actually did reasonable, although most of them had not more than 20 kills. Over here, we actually done reasonable with some of the units, like 20 kills. The only really ones that did some reasonable damage were the Urk pillagers in the beginning with that chart. So maybe in the future we'll bring, if you play as the Dark Forces, we'll bring some heavy troops, somewhat more of the Orc pillagers that can really shock punch them. What I think is a good idea, but over here you can see we see a mass rout by my forces. All my forces have now routed, and only my ally Moria is left. Although here we're seeing cavalry forces attacking, but we still got some Morian archers over here. And yeah, overall not bad. Again, cool looking units. That is possibly the greatest advantage of this mod. It just looks so cool. That looks so freaking nice. As I would say. Oh my god. Oh, but the bloodbath. Oh my god. Yeah, there is not much left, is there? There is just not much left anymore. The end of the era is coming along. Our forces have done their task for now. They have beaten back. They have destroyed around 1,500 men of the dwarven and elf armies. Which means 1,500 men less of dwarves and elves have already been depleted by the wars that have been going on. So Our men have done their duty for now, or at least the minions of Sauron have done their duty, and are going to be pushing forward at some point even further. And hopefully these losses will bring the Dark Lord closer to a victory, because next time with these losses they will be defeated, I guarantee you. That will happen. Who knows? We don't know. It depends what the future will bring. And here is not the last round of the melee infantry. Most of them are dead. The dwarves are pursuing the forces into Gundabad Road. Yeah, as you can see, being cut down where they stand. Some old warriors. And here is he. Oh, yeah, full in the shoulder. Bye bye. Some cheeky units are trying to retreat over here. But being shot down, although these are actually some elven units who are being shot down by our own archers actually. Some cheeky archers still left over here. I don't think this is being noticed, although I'm not sure on that. No, they're not being noticed. The general of the Moritz is still alive with their 13 men, and as you can see we're almost done. The cavalry is pursuing him. He is getting himself ready for the last battle. And here we go. Bang! Bye bye. Bye bye, General. I think that's him with his shield. Here is the General. But he's now being killed off very soon. Somewhere. That is the end of the Battle of the Road of Gundabad. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will join me for more of these types of videos. And again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Link to the mod in the description below. And yeah, again, thank you for watching. It was Heroes of the Greeks with the rise of Mordor mod, and yeah, the forces of evil versus the forces of good on the road of Gundabad. Bye bye, and have a great day.